Yes, people, how are we? How are we today? Here we are again. Before we get into it, though, anyway, always like and share the video. Always, if you're new, subscribe to the channel if you like the content, anyway. And anyway, we have another shit show to talk about, which is Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. Our dodgy ass record at Craven Cottage continues. What can we say about the game, anyway? Well, same old, same old. Nothing's changing. Apart from my hairline, of course. That's the only thing that's changing at the minute. Not for the good, obviously. Not surprised at all. You know, look, former Liverpool player Harry Wilson scores a nice goal. Checking it for God knows how long to see if it was offside or not. Clearly onside. Good goal. And, you know, we're 1-0 down to Fulham. And look, like, you know, again, from kickoff, very rash. Very rash from both teams, actually. I don't think, you know, Fulham are all right. They're hit and miss, but they're very beatable. Not for us anyway, though, especially not away either. They always give us a very tough game. And you know what? Fair play to them. You know, credit to them. But again, like, it's a game where I've gone into not predicting a win. Predicted a draw, actually, I think. A draw, definitely. It's just because I don't fancy us there. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, defence has to improve, man. You know, the goals that we're conceding are far too easy. Standing off too much. Not putting a challenge in, not putting a foot in. We're too easy to play through. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any type of player fixes this team at the minute. It's all down to the system and the style. It's so flawed, it's unbelievable. So flawed, it's unbelievable. It is so draining watching us at the minute. Every game is rubbish. Every single game is rubbish. Honestly, a couple this season have actually been okay. I liked Atletico and I liked Real Madrid. Aston Villa was all right. Brighton was okay, I suppose. But there's been loads of games where we have won, and it's been awful to watch. Since last January, I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it again. Since last January, we've been terrible. Won the league, yeah, fine, fair enough. You know, we got over the line. Actually, that was brilliant. I loved it. But the footy ain't sustainable, and obviously we've been found out this season after upgrading our team, which we have. Don't care what anyone says. This team is more than capable of doing it again. We actually have a really good group of players right there. But I don't like this coaching. You know what I mean? I don't like this style of play. I don't see any change. I don't see any benefit to the way we're playing. I see little glimpses in games where we look good for about 15, 20 minutes, where, you know, we're piling pressure on. Why can't we do that for most of the part of the game, though? Got the team to do it. It's a mentality thing. They sit off when they take the lead, and it invites pressure, and then we concede. You got to kill teams off. We don't do that often anymore. We don't go into a game where we're absolutely smoking a team, where we're like 3-0 up at half time or whatever. We just don't do it. And that's what we've been used to so much over the years, which is probably why a lot of us are frustrated right now. This is honestly, this is the worst unbeaten run I've ever seen. And this is the saving grace for everyone. We're unbeaten. I say it as well, but I'm being sarcastic, if you can't tell. Yeah? This is the worst unbeaten run I've seen. We are rubbish. Crap. Leeds twice. Sunderland, 2 newly promoted teams. Fulham. Yeah. Just drawing. Drawing them games. Don't even deserve to win them. Not fun to watch. It is crap. Absolute crap. Anyway, I want to talk about some positives if I can. After we equalised, who was it? Florian Wirtz, Bradley assist. Long VAR check for that. It was a goal because I think it took a little touch off their player. I think it was. Wirtz with his left foot again. Wirtz, by the way, starting to come really good, which is what world-class players do in the second half of the season. They start to show the worth, irrespective of how bad the team has been in general. These type of players shine in these opportunities, in these moments. Wirtz is one of them. And he's a quality player, definitely. Just as a call for output on him, he's starting to deliver it, which is brilliant to see. And he's going to deliver so much more, in my opinion, because he's just great, isn't he? I can't lie. Now, from that period after we equalised, We were putting loads of pressure on them. And this is what I said before, where we look good for 15, 20 minutes, where we're dominating and we're actually, we're high pressing, winning the ball back. And you can tell the fans are loving it. And the players are obviously feeding off the fans as well. When we're on top in these moments, we need to score again. We need to kill teams off while we're on top, because as time goes by, the deeper into the game it gets, we revert to type, which is sitting back, inviting pressure, starting to get dominated. Look at it though. Look at it in the last 15 minutes of the game. Go watch it back. If you don't believe me, go watch it back. Watch how much they dominate us, and watch how much they're chasing for the winner. Watch how many times we couldn't win a second ball. Fucking embarrassment. Why? Things like that piss me off. You know what I'm saying? Simple things like that. Win a second ball. Show some fight. Some passion, some heart. Come on. And this is before we actually scored what we thought to be the winner. What we thought to be the winner. It wasn't. It fucking wasn't. By the way, what a ball from Frimpong. Absolutely quality. Yeah. That's 3 assists in 3 games for him now. Or, no, sorry. 3 assists in 4 games, because we drew 0-0 to Leeds. Good one. So, yeah. Brilliant ball by Frimpong. We want to see, we want to see him play more, but obviously we need to remember hamstring injuries just come back from. It's a bit tight at the minute. We can't be giving him 90 minutes. So you just got to reintegrate him back into the team, which is fine. But I do enjoy watching Frimpong play, I can't lie. But like I said then, these moments where we're getting pegged back is not acceptable, when we should be chasing the game for the winner. And obviously we did get it against the run of play, because it was obviously them on top, and it was quite embarrassing really to watch. We got our supposed winner, what we thought to be, and then off kick-off we couldn't defend. Couldn't defend for a minute. He brings Gomez on, a defensive substitution. We stand off Harrison Reed, who, by the way, won't score a goal like that ever again. But fair play to him. What a goal. What a goal. He scores an absolute worldie. Why do we allow these bums to score worldies against us every time in the last minute? Why? Why is it us? Why? What are we playing at? We only have ourselves to blame, by the way. That's an absolutely terrific strike. That's a great goal. But he ain't scoring a goal like that again. Just know that. Just know that. But what a goal. What a goal. But I'm fuming about it still. Very preventable. Close the man down. You know what I'm saying? The guy's a professional footballer. You know what I'm saying? Even though 9 times out of 10 that goes into Rose head, which what most pro footy players do. They can't take a shot for some reason. But obviously, Liverpool in stoppage time, we put our shooting boots on. Absolute joke. So we come out with the game with a point to extend our unbeaten run to 8 or 9? In my opinion, the worst unbeaten run I've seen. This is crap. You know what I'm saying? And our demise is coming. It's coming. We're going to go on another streak where we lose 4, 5, 6. Telling you, it's coming. You think these performances are sustainable? Come on. You got to see the bigger picture here. This is rubbish. This football is crap. Will this manager sort it out? I don't think so. I think he's on his way in the summer, personally. I think it's all done. And if it is, good luck to him. And thank you. Thank you so much for the Premier League trophy. But I don't live in the past, I live in the present. And this is shite. This is shite. This football was horrible to watch. This ain't us. You know what I'm saying? This ain't us. This ain't our identity. This is rubbish. Slot equals lost. Yeah. Not good enough. Who's next? Arsenal away Thursday. Now, this is the funny thing, people. This is the funny thing. This might be a game we turn up in, which will make everyone forget about how rubbish we've been lately. We'll probably still play crap. We probably will. But we might get a result. And this is the type of game where it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. We can turn up for this game. We can get something out of that. Feels mad to say, doesn't it? It's all a mentality thing. These teams that you should be beating, you're going into the game thinking, it's all right, we'll bop these off the park. Then it always ends up being the other way around. So, this Arsenal game, I think we'll get something out of it. I do. But I won't be surprised if we don't. But I think we could. definitely. And it'll be funny, you know what I'm saying? If we mess up their title charge, which we've already took 3 points off them, by the way, this season. So we can do it again. And it's not like they've been playing amazing lately. If you've been watching them, they've been terrible. The Aston Villa game, taking exception, second half, they were brilliant. But apart from that, I've watched most of their games. They are shite. You know what I'm saying? And that sums up the league this season. So, get at them. Simple as. Their arse will go. Simple as. We need to get at them. None of this standoff bullshit. None of that. Get at them. Win the game. Simple as. And I think we can, which is the weird thing. But then we'll come up against Barnsley the week after and we'll lose. Or Burnley or something like that. We will. Or we'll drop points at least. Obviously not Barnsley because that's a cup game. You can't drop points in them. You either win or you lose. I don't think there's any replays anymore. I don't know, mate. The rules change every year, honest to God. But what I'm saying is, the football's terrible. But at the same time, a game like Arsenal away, they could actually turn up in. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll have our tails up, won't we? But I'm sorry. It's just the simple fact for me is where, like, I'm thinking all the way back to last January, how many games we've actually dominated for 90 minutes and looked really good in. There's not many at all you can think of. Not many. When pre-slot era, we were doing this on a weekly basis. Dominating. And we've got players to do it. But this system is massively flawed. Simple as. So, we'll see what happens Thursday. I predict 2-2 against Arsenal. I do. I was thinking of a win, but nah. I think we'll draw that game. Not the worst result in the world, but not great either. And I certainly won't be celebrating it if we get a draw away to Arsenal, because you don't win. Don't ever celebrate a draw because you don't win. Simple as. Even if you score in the 98th minute, don't celebrate it. You never won. Simple as. Anyway, people, appreciate all you that watch this anyway. Let us know your thoughts in the comments and I'll get back to you always. And yeah, man, take it easy anyway. Have a good one. And I shall catch up with you all Friday after the game. So yeah, peace out up to that. Come on.